When you think about leather, what comes to mind? Perhaps quality, luxury, the durability, maybe even status. For centuries, leather has been marketed as a natural, organic product, and many of us believe that it's actually a byproduct of the meat industry. But what if I told you that much of what you've learned about the leather industry is actually a lie? A carefully crafted illusion. Leather's history dates back thousands of years. Early civilizations used animal hides for clothing, tools, and shelter. By the 20th century, brands had elevated it into a status symbol, cementing its place in fashion and culture. Never mind the fact that the global leather industry is responsible for the slaughter of over 1 billion animals every single year. 1 billion animals. These beautiful, loving animals, primarily cows, are often subjected to overcrowded, unsanitary, unhealthy conditions, only to face painful slaughter methods. If this isn't enough to hurt your heart and make you rethink the use of leather, let's talk about the environmental impact. Producing just 1 kilogram of leather requires 17,000 liters of water. For one Gucci handbag, it requires 20,000 liters of water. Can you imagine? That's enough drinking water to last me 20 years. In addition to the environmental impact of animal agriculture, the biggest environmental toll comes from the tanning process. The tanning process is when raw animal hides are transformed and preserved into leather. Of course, this makes leather durable, but at what cost? And don't even get me started about the idea that leather is just a byproduct of the meat industry. I think this is what people say to make themselves feel better and feel less guilty about the harm they are doing to both animals and the environment. In fact, the truth is that leather is an economic driver all on its own, generating billions of dollars annually. This profitability fuels more demand for animals to be raised and slaughtered for leather. Did you know that the livestock industry, including leather, is responsible for 14.5% of all global greenhouse gas emissions annually? That is more than the entire transportation sector. And finally, let's talk about organic. Leather is often marketed as a premium, sustainable choice. How could something that is treated with such toxic chemicals be responsible for so much deforestation, so many greenhouse gas emissions, all of the land and the water used for animal agriculture? How can this be considered sustainable and even coveted as luxury? In this series, we are set out to uncover these truths. Join me on this journey towards greater awareness and hopefully change. See you next episode.